Math Lady, and we're ready to do greatest common factor. It's one of my favorite things in math. If you know how to factor something, finding the greatest common factor between two numbers is pretty easy. Here's what I mean. Let's take two numbers. Let's take the number 8 and the number 12. And we want to know the greatest common factor these two numbers have in common. Well, the first thing we do is we factor each number individually. Let's start with the 8. What are the factors of 8? Well, we know 1 times 8 is 8. What else? 2 times 4 is 8. Anything else? Oh, that's it. So let's just write them down. 1, 2, 4, and 8 are the factors of 8. Now let's go to the 12. What are the factors of 12? 1 times 12, keep it coming. 2 times 6, don't stop here. And 3 times 4. So let's write them all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. I don't know if you've noticed this before, but you can kind of just go 1, 2, 3, and this is where I call it turning the corner. Now let's go back up. 4, 6, 12, so you know you haven't missed any numbers. Here, 1, 2, and then 4 times 2, go back up. It's just a little weird thing I do in my head. I do some weird things in my head. So, here we go. Greatest common factor, meaning, what is the factor that these two numbers have in common? So let's look for a number that's here, and the biggest one. Well, they both have 1. Let's circle. Where's my marker? They both have 1 in common. They both have 2 in common. They both have 4 in common. And that seems to be it. So the greatest common factor is 4. It really is just what it says. The greatest common factor. Let's do another number. Let's find the greatest common factor for the numbers 16 and 20. Remember, we start by factoring them individually. So 16, we have 1 and 16. We also have 2 and 8. We also have 4 times 4. So when I write these all out, I just write 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. I don't need to write 4 again because it's just the number 4. Let's go over to 20. We've got 1 and 20. We have 2 and 10. We have 4 and 5. Anything else? I can't think of anything else that goes into both. So let's write them down. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. Now remember, greatest common factor is the biggest number that both of these have in common as factors. So we can see that the biggest number they both have in common is the number 4. There you go. It's why I love greatest common factor. It's easy once you get the hang of it. Great work today. I will see you next time. Bye.